meeting adjourned.
Did anyone hear from Julie?
No, I didn't.
Recording in progress.
All right, I call this meeting to order of the Board of Zoning Appeals, December 8th at 7 p.m. Can you take the attendance?
Calabro is absent.
She has an excused absence.
Pope,
Here.
Selesnik.
Here.
Mainzer is absent. Bud,
Here.
Schaefer,
Here.
Woolney,
Here.
and Woolney is sitting in for
Julie.
Mainzer. And
Schaefer, Bill Schaefer sitting in for Josephine, who had the excused absence.
in the audience is Trustee Burns and Zoning Inspector Wilson.
All right, the first thing, we'll go over these minutes. The meeting on November 10th, 2021. Everybody received the minutes?
Yes.
And do we get a motion to approve them or any changes to them?
Make a motion to accept as written.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, they'll come around here. And then the second set of minutes are from the La Pola hearing. I think we found one correction to the minutes on page 3. Where Mr. Priebus stated that initially it was done off, the measurements were done off ground, but the second floor doesn't line up with the first floor. So I've added that correction to the minutes. Has everybody received those minutes?
Yes.
And
I didn't see anything else other than that one.
yeah, that was it. A motion to accept those minutes?
So moved.
To accept. Okay. Second.
Okay, and they'll be coming around here. Okay, and one other set of minutes we have, which Suzanne didn't mail out, but when we had that seminar with the Medina County Planning Commission, it was listed as a meeting. So the meetings have to have minutes, and she just drew up that the meeting was started and more or less finished with Ms. Testa providing a presentation on the Medina County Planning Commission services. So if these need to be signed, if you were there or virtually or whatever. So I'm going to send those around.
You need a motion to approve those.
Oh, I don't know. Nobody read them. So I guess it pretty much just states they were there and that. Motion to approve those minutes.
So moved.
Yeah.
Second.
Okay. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
It's just more or less a formality. Okay, and then the second thing, we got the packet for the Drug Mart hearing, which the site inspection will be December 18th at 10 p.m. And the actual hearing will be December 22nd at 7 p.m. So everybody's got those. The other thing that was added is we've got our text amendment updated pages. And so this year, whatever they were turning them orange, And Suzanne called me today and said to make sure when you look at the bottom that the page numbers line up. Because there were some changes that changed page numbers. So if you're adding them to your book, just make sure the page you pull out has the same information or whatever. So these will be updated. She also said, since our books are getting so colorful, that if anybody next year would want a new book, just put in a request, and they're going to make up some new ones. I think mine's been pretty updated with what we've been added. So
I like the pretty colors.
yeah. So
It gives you where the change was. That's right.
yeah. So that's about it for anything I have. Does anybody else have anything you want to add or?
I'd like to ask one thing of Tom.
Sure.
I just glanced through this packet we got, and I see we got the plot plan for the building. Are we going to be provided with any building plans as far as what the building's going to look like for our meeting?
Well, I hope so. I talked to the architect today, and he was supposed, I just went in and checked. He hasn't emailed it to me yet. We're hoping to have it for you tonight, but as soon as we get it, it's going to be a typical new drug mart building, similar to what they built, in the last couple of years. But we will have that.
That and landscaping, that kind of thing, like we've asked other people to bring in when they're.
Yeah, and our site plan shows the landscaping. I was looking at it today, and the setbacks and so forth. So I wasn't sure what Suzanne had given you today, but did we give you a site plan? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. And we're getting, on that site plan, if you look to the east, it says, I think it does on that anyway, it does on my big one. It says,
Right here, David. Does that say residential?
Adjacent lot zoned residential.
well, I called that to their attention. It's really B1, you see, and that makes a difference in the setback.
That's right, that's that.
30 foot is to 100 foot. So he said, oh, I apologize for that. He said, but it is residential. And I said, well, why don't you put it's B1 zoning with senior housing residential or something, or if you feel better about it, but we need that B1 in there. So
Right.
he was also supposed to email me a new site plan. Won't be any different except that'll be changed.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to see what the building's going to look like.
Oh, for sure. And while I'm talking, the invitation has been made. I think it was the real estate agent.
Yeah, Webster Road is where they just built a new one in Strongsville. By the Lowe's there, it's in front of it. It's going to be a mirror of that one.
And it's going to give us an invitation to anybody that wanted to, after the showing on Saturday, could go look at it or sometime.
Or someone could take a picture and email it to us.
Well, and I can do that if I don't get this other rendering.
Yeah.
Will that be similar to one in Broadview Heights that's on Broadview Road just south of 82?
I don't know. Gary.
I don't know that one.
It's a big one.
And it's,
I get over
it's
that
new.
off, and I'll take a picture and shoot it to you guys.
Oh, okay, great.
And then
I go to the one over on the Nine Line Road, and that's fairly new.
Yes.
In a few years, and that's a pretty big one too, but,
I wonder if that's about the same size. I don't know.
well, I don't know, I could ask.
Yeah. Give us some kind of idea that
Exactly,
what we're looking at.
yes, exactly.
All right. Get a motion to adjourn.
So moved. Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye. Aye.
Motion to adjourn is passed at 7:09.